Today passed. Jungkook had confined himself to the office. He go home late and reached the office before Jia got up. He was busy with work. Actually, he was running. He was running away from his home, running away from loneliness, running away from questions, running away from Jia, running away from Tae, running away from himself. He was running away from everything. He thought he was doing good, but he was wrong. He had upset his daughter. Running away was making Jungkook sick. He wasn't take care of himself. His BP was worse. He was slowly going into depression. He was alone and had no friend. He used to cry thinking of their sad face. He wanted to go to there, but this world is very cruel. He was just alive. On the other hand, they was making a plan to win his oldie. He cried, now that's it. Now he has to win his love heart. He want to know why Jungkook is running away. He changed his clothes and went to Jia's house. A few hours later, they were sitting in Jia's bedroom. She was making coffee and milkshake. She entered her bedroom, gave taehyung milkshake and sat down. His eyes went to Jia's phone. He smiled evilly and unlocked Jia's phone. He was Jia's best friend. He knew everything about Jia. He searched in contact list Daddy. He smiled and saved Jungkook's number. He put the phone back on the bed and walked outside. Evening turned into night, 8 o'clock. Jia and they are watching TV. Suddenly their phone rang. He smiled and went outside to the answer phone. Hello. After a while, they was looking at the office. 10 minutes later, Jungkook entered his office, but he is not alone. His secretary was with him. They both entered while talking. Jungkook stopped and looked at Tae, who was looking at the girl. Tae smiled at Jungkook and then looked at the girl again. Who are you? The girl was shocked at Tae's sudden question. I ask you something. Tia, Mr. Jeon's personal secretary. It's hard, Jungkook, to see tear in their eyes, but he was also a stone. But I don't want you. I need peace. I want my daughter to be happy, and my love is dead. So please get yourself out of this dreaming world. Jungkook looked out the window, then turned and picked up the photo frame on the table. They kept looking at him, Jungkook also looking at him. Jungkook breathed almost stopped. They kissed Cook's lips again, then stopped. Whisper. Well, if you don't have any feelings for me already, can I give someone else a place in my heart? Should I give someone else a chance? How will you feel when I am in someone else's arm and someone else kiss my lips? Jungkook didn't say anything. He was angry. They made distance. Slowly started walking from there, but stopped and turned. By the way, Oldie, she was not your first love. She was your first wife, then your love. But I am your first love, and you will soon accept this. and I will wait for that time. They shaking his head and left. Jungkook keep looking at the door. When Zoe saw it, Jungkook keep his eyes on the door, thinking about the answer to their questions. Next day, class was over. They was convincing with Jimmy, letting give Jia a chance. At first, Jimmy wasn't ready, but then they forced him and he said yes. Now, they are waiting for Jimmy, who was coming from the library. They smile and give the okay sign and run away. Jia keep calling him, but he run away. Jimmy look at Jia and clear his throat. Let's go. Jia look at Jimmy, smile, nod, then they left. Other hand, 5 p.m. Jin was busy looking at Namjoon to sleep. For last 3 days, Namjoon was in the hospital. Mr. Kim was unwell again. They are all with him in the hospital. Namjoon tried contact their number, but he blocked Namjoon number. He also went to the university, but they was not there either. He didn't have Jimmy number, and he didn't have Jia's either. So he was hoping they come. Namjoon was sleeping right now in his room, and Jin was sitting next to him. Kim Seok Jin. Kim Soo-jin was an actor by profession, but he also ran his own business. He and Namjoon meet in a club. They become friends, and now they are in a relationship last 2 years, and they are happy. Namjoon was very lonely when he met him. He wanted a companion. He was drunk when he met Jin for the first time, and that night he told Jin his whole life story. From that day, they both become friends. Their friendship was for 4 years, but 2 years ago, both of them told each other about their feelings, and then they got engaged. When Mr. Kim met Jin for the first time, he was very happy. He was proud of his son. He was not of those fathers who put society before children. For him, their children came first. They could even fight this society for their children. Jin and Namjoon found Mr. Kim to be very kind, and that was the reason they both respected Mr. Kim so much. Jin feels sorry that Mr. Kim's son was away from him. Mr. Kim's wife very happy to take them both away from their father. She didn't live in Korea. She had no interest in either of them. Yogi knew his mom lied. Well, he knew that his mother had lied. He knew that Namjoon is his father, friend's son, but he was not ready to accept this. Jin had a lot of complaint about that, but he didn't have the right to say anything. He was still watching Namjoon sleeping. He prayed that everything would be fine soon. Those two children must be reunited with their father. On the other hand, their questions are still in his mind, and today Lala came to his office. She called Jungkook. When she heard that Jungkook was upset, she went to his office. Now Lala was sitting in front of him. She smiled and stood in front of him. It's been a few months since our friendship, but I understand you. You are a very good person, good hearted person. You sacrifice a lot for your daughter. Now, it's the time to her to sacrifice. You love him, and love is not a sin. It is the passion that can be awaked at any time, any age. And age is nothing. If your heart asks for it, don't be a stone. Fight for your love. You have a right to be happy, Jungkook. She smiled, saying this. Jungkook smiled. Lala smiled and hugged him. I want to see you happy, Jungkook. Don't care about this society. It has always separated lovers. He nodded and smiled, but perhaps the time was not kind to them. Lala went to the door. Here stood someone. Lala distanced herself. Jungkook smiled at her, but turned away when he saw her eyes, and his eyes widened.